And also, fellow DSP tracked...
Joe Biden, ladies and gentlemen.
I was giving wedgies to the kids in the neighborhood.
Oh.
All right. So we got to get to our DS.
What the hell?
You see how excited I get when we get to targets?
I know. Our tank, he's mentioned the hose, our tank is full.
Dude, I sit here and we're riffing on all these stories and just fucking making people laugh their balls off. We're having fun. But I get to DSP and Brendan Schaub and I just start going, I can't talk anymore. I stroke out.
Overload.
When it comes to old Brendan and DSP.
Yep.
Oh, hey, you fucking get those KBS back up. We're getting into the primo part of the show here, Spectrum. You do. Oh.
It did it twice.
Hey, I have a question for you guys, and I'm getting long-winded because I'm really... You notice when I get to DSP and Brendan, I can't hold a thought.
What is it about being excited about something you lose all your ability to function?
So, question. Has anyone tried... So I guess Verizon now does home internet.
Mm-hmm.
They
5G.
do home 5G internet if your neighborhood qualifies, and ours does. And it's like, what, $50 a month cheaper than our internet here?
Right, it can start at $25 a month.
Yeah, has anyone tried it, and do they like it? Because we really want to switch, but we're also thinking like,
well, they said we could take a device for a month, and if we decide we don't like it, it's free. Obviously,
right.
You just give it back. So we could always try to use it for like a Sunday show or like an off show that we do on Saturday or something.
Carlos says, I have T-Mobile's. It works great. Fuck, if T-Mobile's works great, then Verizon's got to work awesome, right?
You would assume.
All right, we'll go to the mall sometime this weekend and we'll check it out. Jive Turkey says, I work at Verizon. The people I've sold to love it. All right.
How about for streaming though? Like, can it handle this? That's my concern. I'm not concerned about the TVs and stuff.
Well, you can hardwire that one too, they said.
Okay.
So I just canceled because it was so unreliable, especially during storms. T-Mobile 5G home internet is awesome. The home internet is great. Running 450 download and 50 upload. All right.
I don't like the storms.
Somebody says you don't want to when streaming. Okay.
Okay.
It's cheaper, but Spectrum is better. All right. Fair enough. Mr. Approachable $5 says, here's my payment. Now, please tell the guy in the front yard with the baseball bat and sledgehammer not to break my legs. We don't do that. Don't tell the new people that. We got all the DSP and Brendan Schaub people in here.
We rip toenails off.
We don't do that either. King Kong Dong with a $2 pledge. He goes, April put ricin in my VIP package. No, she didn't.
I like to live on the edge.
She would never do something like that.
Oh, he didn't even get his package yet. It's on order.
It was Walter White who did that.
Now I can't put it in there because he'll be on to me.
Oh, fuck.
Put his head in a vice.
Well, all right. So we're getting, I would say this is the very definition of mixed reviews. I think we'll have to try it.
And I don't like that when we live our life on the internet. So.
Well, make us sound like a bunch of fucking weirdos over here.
Dude, I had to talk to so many people at the wedding, had questions, and it's such a strange, like, unconventional
Isn't it weird
thing to talk about.
To us, like, yeah, we have a podcast, a live stream podcast on YouTube. That's how we make a living. They're talking to you like you just came from another planet. I had one person who, like, I made good friends with her all day, actually. I'd never met her before. And she's like, no, I don't think that's unconventional at all today. It's, like, really cool. Yeah, at least she's not doing OnlyFans like a hooah. All right, let's talk about DSP. So let me catch you guys up on where our situation is with old dark side Phil. Old Dirty Sanchez picking the earwax, wiping his mustache with it, Phil. Ugh. Keemstar found a video of ours where we talked about Keem offering DSP 50 grand to do a podcast with Wings of Redemption and Boogie 2298. 3 lol cows, 1 podcast. Not a bad name.
I like that.
DSP or Keem comes up with the name. Keem finds our video talking about it. We're lying in bed. I'm going through the comments because we're starting to be a channel that gets a lot of comments, and I try to respond to all of them or like all of them, you know, whether they like us or not. I always try to, clear them out of the response thing. Acknowledge them. I see one that says drama alert, and instantly I go, it's a fake drama alert account. I click on the account. I look at it, 6 million subscribers. I'm like, that's fucking Keemstar.
April, he's in here.
And so Keemstar goes, I will appear on your show, and I will... I'll come talk about my idea for DSP and Wingo and Boogie and all this. So I'm like, all right, follow me on Twitter and I'll follow you back and we'll do the DM thing and everything else. Keemstar just shows up in our chat on Wednesday and goes, hey, what was it? Defund DSP.
That is what he said. Yep.
Is what he said.
That's all he said.
And me, being a smart host and not a fucking idiot like DSP, goes, all right, who gives a shit about the dumb fucking news story that we're talking about? Keemstar is here. Keem, here's the number. Call into the show. He does. We do the 20-minute interview. He's great. He's awesome. I like that he's doing this thing where he's like, I've got a big audience. I'm going to throw small creators a bone.
That's really cool.
I think that's really cool. If we ever get to, 1 million subs one day, we're doing that for smaller channels. So Keemstar comes on the show and he says, we'll do it. We're going to do this podcast. But he said, Phil blocked me. Phil told me to go fuck myself. Phil doesn't want me to do the podcast. Phil turned down $50,000 from Keemstar to do this podcast. Jasper could eat all the delicious food in the world. Phil could take every Tuesday off. I wouldn't have to eat. Guys, I mean, I'm telling you right now, okay? I wouldn't have to eat buddy lunch meat anymore, okay? I called that. I said that would happen, okay? And it did. And then Keemstar came and offered me $50,000 so I could spend $49,000 on WWE mobile gaming, and then the other $1,000 I could spend on food for Jasper. And then if you guys could give me some tips for my day off, that would be great. Like that. Okay, let's just say this about DSP and the $50,000 from Keemstar. From what I know about Phil, he would burn that money. He would irresponsibly burn that money on stupid shit. On mobile gaming, on just the dumbest shit you could possibly think, and he would be right in the same place
quickly.
3 months later, 2 months later.
Wouldn't last
This
long.
motherfucker makes reportedly $10,000 a month on YouTube, and he's not like us, where we have 5 employees and we give prizes out to our audience and all this shit.
Sounds like he's not a business either.
It's just him. Yeah, he's not an S corp, which he should be. But he just takes the money and he spends it. By the way, the IRS might want to look into a motherfucker like that. Especially
like
one who's declared bankruptcy. Should be on the radar. Well, anyway, old DSP, Derp Stroke Phil, he turns down the $50,000. I tweeted out yesterday. I wanted to, anyway, I tagged Keemstar and DSP in the tweet. I said, hey, DSP, come on the Steel Toe Show, debate this, talk about it. Let's figure this thing out, Let's get this show made. I think a deal can still be done, DSP.
Let's get you paid.
Let's get, I want to find the actual tweet here. All right. The tweet was, all right, I will be a peacemaker. I will negotiate this truce, get this podcast deal done. Tagged DSP, said, join me on my show tomorrow morning, and I'm sure Keemstar, tagged Keemstar, would love to talk this out with you on the air. We'll do it on your time. Answer the bell, big man. I get a response from Big Daddy Keem. Keem says, I agree to this debate.
Woo.
And I said, Big Daddy Keem says, yes, let's do it, Phil. Come on, they call me DSP. Drama Alert and Steel Toe will get you paid, son. Food for Jasper for years. That gourmet shit is what I told Darkside Phil.
Jasper be eating well.
So, do I get a direct response from old Philip?
Nope, you know you won't.
No, but you know what I did get? I got some old cunty shit from DSP. You want to see what DSP tweeted? Didn't even tag me in it. He tweets, he quotes, hey, Phil, do you want to debate? And he put a guy on there with a fish hook that said, I don't fucking think so.
What a weird tweet, too.
So no debate from Darkside Phil. So he addresses me, addresses Keemstar without tagging either of us.
He doesn't want to give you any of his rub.
Doesn't want to give me the DSP rub. I could use it. I've only got like 1,100 followers. At Aaron Imholt, I could use the DSP bump. And he says, hey, Phil, do you want to debate? I don't fucking think so. So I retweeted old DSP. And I said, this is truly disappointing, DSP. I would hope you reconsider. Never has getting a man $50,000 been so difficult. Keemstar had agreed to talk this out on Steel Toe, and you are too busy talking to people about Cuphead and what you ate on your day off to join us. For shame.
It's a good response.
So DSP stood us up for the offer to come on the show with Keem. And nothing.
I just still can't wrap my brain around denying 50 grand. And that's just an upfront. From Keemstar's video, he said, I want to pay each of them $50K upfront, like as a bonus.
Right, and then he'd pay you.
That's not even base pay.
Right, and then as advertising and YouTube dollars come in, Keem's going to give you a piece of that.
I would have to think 50K would go a long ways.
Keem would give you
DSP.
he'd give you a piece of the action as well, 50K up front. Sniper No Sniping says the problem with Phil is he doesn't want to deal with Keemstar because he knows that Keem will expose him for all his lies. No, he won't.
Keem's not even going to be on the show.
Keem's going to be in business with DSP. He knows that these three lolcows are going to draw an audience, and that will make Keem money on the back end.
Yes.
He's a businessman.
No, he just wanted to, I think, produce this podcast.
Yeah. By the way, thank you, Dan. I see your comment. I do appreciate that. That's very nice of you. The Coon says 50K would definitely help Phil get that Hogan pull. Brother, what if I can promise him an interview with Hulk Hogan on his new podcast?
That'd be pretty cool if we could pull that off.
Keem, can you make me like an assistant producer or something like that, and I'll book for them, and I'll get Hogan on the show? How about if I can promise DSP Hulk Hogan for his first show with Wingo and Boogie, he does it?
That'd be sweet. I'd do it, I think.
I would work my fucking balls off to get the Hulkster on. I'd fly down to Florida.
I was going to say fly.
I'd fly down to Florida on Monday, go to his bar where he's singing karaoke. I'd sing Sundown by Gordon Lightfoot with the Hulkster, and I'd get him on DSP's show. Hey, Hulkster, you think you could call into this guy's show and do him a solid on his first podcast? Yeah, brother.
Anything for you, brother.
Well, you know something, Dark Side Phil, dude. You know, the thing is, brother, I see that your cat Jasper, man, is having a lot of problems getting food, dude. And the Hulkster says, what you gonna do when Keemstar's 50,000 runs wild on your bank account, brother? Because you know something, man, when the largest arms in the world start dialing the phone, dude, then I know that the WWE mobile gameplay and DSP, brother, is going to be on the Hulkamania train, man. Because if there's one thing I know about Wingo and Boogie and DSP, brother, it's that they know who the big draw and the main event is, dude. And that the Hulkster brings in the ratings, brother. So I talked to your buddy Keemstar, man, and I talked to the Steel Toe brother, dude, and I realized that Steel Toe Mania and Hulkamania, man, has to run wild on Dark Side Phil, dude, because we're going to bring the dark side to the light, brother, and the Hulkster will be on your podcast, dude. Maybe I just call in. I'll call in that voice and then just convince Phil that it's the Hulkster. Or I'll just give away all my secrets on my show and he can see it.
Is Hulkster on a Cameo? Just get him to say all that.
He's gotta be.
Get him to say all that.
A good faith gesture. If Phil agrees to do Keemstar's podcast and show up on this show,
oh my God,
I will buy him a Hulk Hogan cameo.
Beautiful.
I gotta look this up. Hulkster's gotta be on Cameo. If not, I'll get you Ric Flair. Hulk Hogan cameo. Get fucked. Nope. No Hulk Hogan.
Oh.
I can get you Arn Anderson. Arn Anderson's kind of being arrogant. $100 for AA. Is the Nature Boy on there? Ric Flair's got to be. Oh, yep.
There he is.
There you go, Phil. I'll get you a $500 cameo.
I'm getting you your favorite Victoria's Secret model.
I'll do it out of personal, not business, so the listeners aren't paying for it.
Sure.
I'll get Phil, it's on the table right now. A $500 cameo and a live video call.
Oh my God.
Is that a live video? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, meet me live, $1,500. That's irresponsible.
Book a cameo for business, 10 grand.
I'll tell you this, DSP, you agree to come on this show and you agree to do Keemstar's show, I will buy you a Ric Flair cameo. How's that? Woo! Hey, DSP! Woo! Come on, man. Some idiots with $10 super chat says, have you gotten down what DSP calls the incident rabbit hole yet? Where he was caught beating off?
That is disgusting.
That incident, that shocked me when I heard it from Keem.
I agree. That is a piece of information I didn't need to know.
That shocked the fuck out of me. A few wrestlers made cameos about DSP. No. This would be a nice one. Dude, I wouldn't fuck with him at all. It would be a nice cameo. I'd say complimentary things. Nothing about jerking off. Nothing about anything like that. It would... You know what? If Keem will go halvesies with me on the live video call, I'll do the live video call. And Keem's a multimillionaire. Like he said, fuck you money. Keem will probably take my offer and go, fuck it, Aaron. You hang on to your money. I'll take care of it.
Does DSP take callers?
No, not at all.
Okay.
You know what a nightmare that would be for him?
Be so funny, though.
What did Lemmy clip? The Hulk Hogan?
The thing is, brother, I see that your cat Jasper, man, is having...
I am tweeting this out to
so
DSP.
Good.
Right, hold on. I'm tweeting this out to DSP. Give me 1 second here, guys. I gotta get my copy paste. I gotta get my clipboard in order here.
Come on.
We are sending this to DSP.
Oh, that's awesome.
Oh my God, that is fucking rich. Twitter.
DSP, the rent free.
Hey, at DSP, the rent free. Hulk Hogan has a message for you, brother. Not only that, my offer stands. Except at Keemstar's podcast offer, and I will buy you a Nature Boy Ric Flair cameo with nothing but nice things. God damn it, I can't fucking type. I'm too excited. But nice things in it. With nothing but nice things in it. No troll shit. I want this podcast to happen.
There you go.
I will work to book the Hulkster. Hulkster on your first show. There we go.
Gotta clean that up.
There we go. I got to clean this up a little bit so I can get in my offer stands, accept Keemstar Podcast, and I will buy you.
Just say Ric Flair.
I will buy you here we go. Sorry, guys. I am really a fucking disaster.
He's got to trim his tweet down.
And I will buy you a Ric Flair.
There you go.
Cameo. There we go. It works. There we go. Guys, retweet that as much as you can.
You didn't put the video in it. The YouTube link.
Oh, fuck.
Aaron.
All right, hold on. I got to copy paste. Guys, bear with me. This is a really cool thing I'm doing for the show right now.
Okay.
But I'm fucking it up. Now delete the tweet.
Yeah, delete.
We'll delete this one.
I can see why Elon wanted to edit tweets now.
I can see why you guys hate this fucking show now. I totally get it. And now we... Oops.
No.
Now I got to post the link in the tweet. Don't worry, guys. April's got me on the straight and narrow here. I got more DSP stuff, and then I got Brendan Schaub coming up as well. There's that.
Just say Hogan has a message for you, brother, or just say a message for you, brother.
Hey, Hulkster has a message for you. Here we go. Offer stands.
Or just say accept Keemstar. I'm helping.
There we go. Got it. Accept Keemstar Podcast, and I will buy you a Ric Flair cameo with nothing but nice things in it. No troll shit. I want this podcast to happen. I will work to book the Hulkster on your first show. All right. Tweet. There's the link.
That's much better.
Hulk Hogan's message to DSP. There it is. You guys need to retweet the living fuck out of that. And we got to get that to Keem and DSP.
Yes.
All right. Whew. All right, guys. We got it done. Let's see. No.
I saw just an OMG, let April type it.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. People are saying, "Oh my God, I will chip in this much for that." No. I will pay for it out of my personal pocket. This will not come out of Steel Toe. This will.
I won't eat for a week.
Yeah, this won't come out of the business or anything like that. This will be on my dime. You guys aren't going to pay for that shit. Eddie D says the podcast is already dead on arrival. Wings has already banned the word Keemstar and 50K in his live chat and refused to do it too. We can find more lol cows. I love this idea of a podcast. I want to be part of making it
I feel like
happen.
there's a list. Perry Caravello was a great suggestion.
Right. Perry Caravello's another good one. Your Hogan impression is spot on, brother. Well, thank you, dude. Too many people troll him in game. Someone is about to get that lean in manual ban. I'm trying to help the guy. This is where DSP bans him from Twitter. Why?
Yeah.
For what? Trying to help? People are saying I'm slightly Biden today. Fucking slightly. Thanks for the compliment. God, I was stroking out there.
You and I couldn't talk in the car yesterday either. What is happening?
No, it's
too many exciting things.
We're having strokes. I want to thank Dylan for the $10 on PayPal. I gotta get my clipboard and my goal straight here. 170 away from our goal. You guys are really close. Great job. Awesome work today. Thank you for all the contributions. Yes. We hope that the show, despite the little hiccups we've had, Lightning says Wings is banning the words steal and toe next.
Yeah, how soon before that happens? I am surprised that DSP hasn't banned us on Twitter yet, because I've tagged him in things now with you and Keem. You've done it. He's got to be on to us, obviously.
Well, he responded to my debate thing without
I sent you that
responding
this morning.
Yeah. Oh, look at all these people retweeting it already. Good. Get it out there for DSP so he knows the stakes. I could get the Hulkster on his show. Fuck that. Hey, what do you guys know about Snort Burnell? Is that a good DSP clip channel? Because I'm looking for a good clip channel because my favorite ones are gone now. Duty Streams and Snort Hogan.
That sucks.
Are both gone because I guess DSP must have clipped them or whatever. Is Snort Burnell good? Because I
like the name.
Yeah, I think that might be my new one. Is Snort Burnell?
Oh.
They're saying yes. Okay. Good.
Snort.
So the other DSP item I had today, if I can find it here, there it is, was this tweet. This is more getting back to the delusional DSP stuff. I guess DSP used to be a lot bigger deal than he is now. He used to have a lot more viewers. He was pretty decent in the gaming world. I mean, he has like what, 200 some odd thousand subscribers?
Yeah, it's nothing to sneeze at.
So he used to be a bigger deal. And I guess he used to do conventions. He used to do cons.
Damn.
You know, he used to go there, meet fans, stuff like that.
Buddy, what happened?
Well, it's not his prime time anymore, so he doesn't have them. Plus, DSP has a hard time admitting that he's just not as popular as he used to be.
Okay.
So he has to blame other people for it. I want to put this up for you guys. He put a poll up for the people on his Twitter who follow him. He says, got another interesting poll for you all. I've also learned this in my brief time covering DSP. His opinion of what's interesting and the rest of the world's opinion of what's interesting varied dramatically. I watched about 10 minutes of his level 1. He calls it the level 1 pre-show podcast now.
Oh, God.
Because Keem said he's stuck on level 1. He says that he's living rent-free in everyone else's head, but...
Everyone's in your head too, though, bud.
When you change the name of your podcast to the level 1 podcast, it's not exactly a strong sign that they're not in your head. I wish someone could get in your head about the snorting, for God's sake. That would be wonderful.
Yes, can we stop snorting?
But anyway, he says, got an interesting poll for you all. Do you think there would ever be enough positive interest for me to attend any kind of convention again in the future? Genuinely curious about your responses to this one. Now, this is both parts sad and delusional. On one hand, you have a guy going, you think people would ever like me enough for me to go to a convention?
That is so sad.
Bro, you can go to a convention
Just
whenever you
go.
want. How bad do you need your dick sucked that you have to have fans there? If Steel Toe could afford to fly everybody out to a convention, we'd go out to one. And then, maybe more people could find our show.
Dude, absolutely. But you got to have a little confidence in yourself. Why don't you just go and see how it goes?
Now, here's why. Yes, but attend normally. Yes, and try for a panel. And then the third option, no. Too many trolls now. I mean, this guy just will not admit that he's not where he used to be. He won't change anything up. He won't fix himself. He won't try to become more interesting or funnier or have a sense of humor about himself. None of it. This guy has all the swagger and bravado of a guy with 10 million subscribers, but none of the talent.
I know.
And he insists on carrying on this way, and then he wonders why he can barely take a day off. Dude, you got to change. You got to become different. You've got to become something other. This brand you've built, I know you're excited about like your Dark Side Phil, your DSP. The brand is a joke. And the only way you're going to monetize that brand is if you lean into the joke.
Absolutely.
Okay, you know what? A great example of someone who elongated their career and made more money because they leaned into the joke, Gary Busey.
Yes, and I feel like a Steve Buscemi too, like all people like that. You're right.
Gary Busey was an Oscar-level actor at one point. He got a brain injury. He went a little nutty.
Oh, geez.
And instead of him going, I'm still a great thespian, he took roles as like Drake Savage. He went on Celebrity Apprentice, and he was just like, well, if people think I'm the fucking crazy guy, then I'll be out of my goddamn mind.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
Know what you are and wear it like armor so no one can use it against you.
Exactly.
It's one of my favorite lines.
DSP, you need to Tyrion Lannister up, brother.